What is the easiest way to trade the gold nowadays? This is with the CFD trading. And the CFD trading is provided by the huge brokers that offer the trading platforms, trading accounts which we can fund, and the trading assets like the gold. So it's not like we really buy the gold physically and it will be delivered to our door, but we trade on the value of the gold. This is what CFD stands for, contract for difference. So we make contract with the broker that we will benefit on the difference. So let's say we have the price of the gold at the current moment at 1,300 and we buy it. The price goes up to 1,350. We sell it back, we close the position, and we will benefit this difference of $50. Of course, it depends with how much you will be trading, and the profit could be bigger or smaller. This is the CFD trading. It is very easy for everybody to access it through the trading platforms. Now in this course I have selected to use the MetaTrader platform because I will teach you how to do algorithmic trading and how to trade the gold with expert advisors, or these are the so-called trading robots. The MetaTrader platform is very common among the traders and the brokers, and most of the regulated brokers offer the MetaTrader platform. So what you need to do is you need to choose your broker, download the MetaTrader platform and install it on your computer. It is very easy to be done. You can find a lot of information about it, and in this course I will teach you the very basics that you need to know about the platform in order to trade with the expert advisors, because the expert advisors, they do the trading for us. We don't manually buy and sell. And of course, for all of you who already have my courses, you know how expert advisors work. For those of you who don't, you will learn it in this course, and I'm sure it will be very useful for you. So when you are ready with your MetaTrader platform, you need to open it. And now if you look at my screen, you will see how the MetaTrader looks like when you install it. And actually I have just installed a new MetaTrader platform from this broker on my computer, and I didn't touch anything just because I wanted to show you how it will look with you when you install it, or it will be something similar, because most of the brokers provide some setup or some charts with indicators by default, but you can change all of that. Okay, so what we have normally is the chart, and we can make it as one chart, or you can separate it in a couple of charts. Depends if you want to monitor a few assets at the same time. And on the left side we have the market watch, where we see all the assets provided by the broker. For example, here is the gold with Pepperstone broker, and please don't accept this broker as a recommendation because I'm not connected to any of the brokers that I show in my courses, but of course I need to choose one to record the videos and the course. But I always look for the regulated brokers with small spread. So the spread is the third column that we see right over here next to the bid and the ask price. So for the very newbie traders, when we look at the market watch, we see bid and ask price. The ask price is the price where we buy the asset, and the bid price is where we sell the asset. Or if we buy, for example, gold, we will buy it on the ask price, and if we want to sell it later to close the position, we will close it on the bid price. So the broker will benefit this difference that is called spread. Now if you don't see this column in your MetaTrader, you just need to right click and there is the spread. You just need to tick and it will show right here next to the ask price. Now if you want to trade the gold or anything else, what you need to do is right click and go to chart window. Now I have the chart for the gold. All of the others I will remove them now because I'm not focused on the currency pairs in this course, so I will just leave the gold, and here it is. Alright, you can zoom it, you can change the color of the background or of the candlesticks. For example, you can make it white. I prefer normally to make it white, but from properties you can have the background from here. Okay, you can see I can have it white, but with green it's really bad combination because the chart is not visible. And you can change as well the bars and everything, but for this course I will leave it to black as it is by default, and I will switch to candlesticks because this is how I prefer to look at the chart. So we have these three types of charts in MetaTrader. We have the bar chart where we have the bars, and if we are on H1 time frame, each bar represents 1 hour. On the left side we have a small horizontal line which shows the opening of the bar, and then on the right side we have the closing of the bar, and the size of the bar shows the range where the price went during this 1 hour. Alright, and if I just switch to candlesticks, you will see that it's the very same thing, just we see here candles which are fulfilled, and in this case it is white when we have a negative bar or it opened at a higher price and it closed to the bar at a lower price. And if I leave the mouse on the closing of the candlestick, you will see that I see precisely the open price, the high, the low, and the close price and the volume. But normally with volume here represents the volume for the broker itself, and it's not really an indicator that we are looking into. Alright, so this is the candlestick chart. It gives us a lot of information, and as well we have the line chart which just shows the direction of the price. For example, at the moment we can see it's going down, but the information that we get here is really limited. We cannot see a lot. That is why most traders prefer to use the bar chart and the candlesticks. And exactly this information for the high, the low, the close, and the open is very important because we use it in algorithmic trading to backtest the strategies or to create new expert advisors. Alright, so this is the chart. Here we can place different indicators from insert. Then we use the indicators to create the strategies where we want to buy and where we want to sell. For example, one of the most common indicators, and especially in algorithmic trading, is the Bollinger Band, which widens when the price goes aggressively higher or lower, and when the price stays in range you can see the bands go closer. And I have detailed course about the MetaTrader and all the indicators. I explained them in details in this course. So in this lecture I just want to give a quick idea for the beginner traders how to use the MetaTrader and how we can actually trade the gold there. Okay, for example, this is the MACD indicator. But now I'm not going to talk about the indicators. If you want to remove them, just go to indicators list and click on each one and delete them, and you will have again the plain chart. Okay, this is the chart where we see the price. On the left side, as I said, is the market watch. With the different brokers we have different assets. Normally on the top are the currency pairs. Then we have some commodities, we have indexes, stocks. Here we have cryptocurrencies and many more assets to be traded. Of course, it is up to you which assets you want to trade. And what I really like to do is to diversify between different assets, between Forex and commodities. And this is why in this course I decided to dedicate it to the gold. But the method that I will show you how to create the expert advisors without programming skills, you can do this on any other asset that you see in your market watch. Below is the navigator. We have here the name of the broker, the different accounts, if you have demo and live, or maybe you might want to have a couple of demo accounts or a live account, it's up to you. I personally prefer to record my courses over demo accounts because I really don't want to stimulate anybody for real trading. It is your personal choice and risk if you want to trade the strategies or any of the methods that I show on a live account. This is why I prefer simply to demonstrate it on a demo account, but it's the same system and the same strategy that you might apply on a live account. Okay, below are the indicators, the very same indicators we can add from right over here. And then what we have are the expert advisors, or these are the strategies for trading. So for example, you can see right over here I have many expert advisors from my other courses, which I will remove later. And I have the scripts. So having scripts helps a lot to make some additional things, such as export historical data, something I will show you later on in the course, and I will provide you with such scripts so you can export your historical data from your broker. If you want to create your own expert advisors, it is pretty easy to do that. I will show it to you. And below we have the terminal, where we will see the open trades. At this current moment I don't have any trades opened. I see my balance of $10,000, but once again this is a demo account, and later when I have some trades opened you will see them right over here. You will see the type of order, the size, which symbol, what price was opened, what is the current price, the stop loss, the take profit, commission if we have, swap, and what is the final result. So I will show you that later on in this course. And MetaTrader platform is really easy to use. It is nothing really hard. It is very similar to all trading platforms around. If you have experience with any other platform, I'm sure you will get used with MetaTrader pretty quickly. But if you are just a beginner, I'm sure it will take you a very small period of time just to get used with it. And especially if you want to trade the strategies automatically with the expert advisors, you really don't need to do a lot. I will show you step by step how to place the expert advisors on the MetaTrader platform and how to trade with it. Okay, so having the gold on the chart, it allows us to trade. We can sell it, for example, right now at 1,335.58 and close the position down to 1,321, and we will benefit this difference. So this is how we trade on the value of the price. And for example, if we want to buy it and we buy it at 1,335 and we close the trade at 1,345, we will benefit this $10 of a difference for the gold. And of course, if the price goes against us, we will have loss into the account. And keep in mind that with every strategy there is always losses and there are the profits. The important thing is to find strategies that will bring you more profits than losses, but don't look for the strategy where you want to see only profits. Normally these are the type of strategies that people sell online just because they sell them. They want to make money from selling the strategies from the expert advisors. They sell the expert advisors pretty expensive for a couple of $100 or even thousands of dollars. And they show these backtest results which are pretty unrealistic without losses. Normally these type of expert advisors will blow your account and you will lose a lot of money. So take it easy with buying expert advisors. You need to learn how they work and not to believe really on the promises of the sellers. So in this course I will show you some very realistic strategies for the gold, and I will show you how to choose which one from those you want to trade. So I will show you my strategies for the gold, but I will show you as well how to choose which one from these strategies you want to trade on your account. And of course, it is very important to practice on a demo account, because this way you will get used with the system and you will decide for yourself if you want to trade on a live account with real money or not. But this is your own risk, keep that in mind. And this is why I always suggest my students to trade first on a demo account. Alright, this is the MetaTrader platform. This is how it is possible to trade the gold online. It is very easy, and I will show you in the next lectures more about the trading itself and how you can do this automatically or manually, and I will show you my strategies. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next lecture. Cheers!